Him, I guess it helped a little bit more. Put myself on stage. Good morning out there. All right, so we're going to watch a little bit of Mike's Live from last night because I got just a little bit to shut up, 12. Just a little bit.
Hey, take one more. I think you was
Pause. There was something at the end.
my haircut.
Back it up just a little bit.
My haircut. I've been thinking about that all day. He had the nerve to come in here and say something about my haircut.
Who all remember
About
when
my
this
haircut.
happened? I can't believe they're still talking about Katie Nobel, right? Because if you was around back then, watched everything that went on, the gas station video where she, I love Ryan Rand's man, blah, blah, blah. And just weird, man. Like, fucking what?
Said, hell no, you aren't.
Dude, I seen a short the other day. I thought they had a filter on. He was
Where she was
dusted up
cussing out
top, man.
all the other girls, I guess, that were trying to talk to Ryan and shit. She was very insecure, very childish. And that shit went on, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 minutes. She had this big long spiel about how none of the other bitches could have him. And I was like, well, whatever. You're in a position that you shouldn't even be talking about that shit like that. But whatever. But let's watch Mike here dissect this. Because I got something I want to add to this.
Trying to fill the gaps in. Leave this right here a little bit longer.
Doing this. Then you proceed to say, nigga, what the f is wrong? And I say, what do you mean what is wrong? And then he said, and I say, I should be asking you what the f is wrong with you. What in your mind tells you that it is ever okay to touch me like that after I repeatedly try to get you to stop? You touch my boobs, I try to shove you away so you would just let me sleep. I'm not your toy or just some girl, and I'd be damned if a man is going to do me like that. F no. This is why I don't like guys in the first place. I'm going to
go ahead and play this right now. No, Katie, listen. I don't think that you find so much is you shouldn't have been there. If you don't like guys, and you like girls, why were you? You don't put yourself in that position. You don't lead a man on because like when you're sending signals and kissing him and telling all these other girls, hey, it's my fucking man, yada yada. I I don't know if any of y'all remember Katie's little rant at the gas station when she was with Ryan that day. I kind of briefly looked for it real quick, but you're sending signals like y'all are a couple. You don't go get in a man's bed and expect him not to touch you, especially a young dude. Me, young, shit. I was all over my girlfriends. Come here, girl, let me talk to you. It's what's expected. You put yourself in that position, and I'm not saying that anybody should be sexually assaulted, none of that shit. But you have to be responsible for your actions too. You can't lead a man on and expect him to know your boundaries because you're not that way, you're gay, but you're laying in his bed pretending to be his girlfriend because you was trying to grow your career. That's what us 40-year-old men fucking saying. when all this shit came out. Morning, Cat Midnight. Hey, Deb, how you doing, baby?
Get this real clear. I like
Pause. There was something at the
But
end,
see, I got
and I wanted to
My
read
gosh.
that. It
Oh
says,
my
"I
gosh,
see good in
guys.
you,
Come
and I
on.
know you aren't a bad guy. This just really crossed every line, put up all my guards, and made me feel extremely violated."
man is gonna do me like
let me read.
Extremely
Let me play this whole
violated.
video.
And that was just
He escaped, is what it sounds like. Hey, and let me add, Katie is a beautiful lady, right? So much shame, really, that the human race, man, right? That's not how it works. Okay. So if he said it, you wouldn't have to say allegedly, right? Who says allegedly when you have the proof? This is bullshit. This is just another fucking slander. But I want you to hear it. Oh, you can't hear it? All right, hold on. Thank you, Deb. I'm sorry. Let me make sure my mic shit. Audio. How come you can't hear it? You should be able to hear it. It's not the video it's playing. I was playing it through my phone Bluetooth. Let me do it like this. Let me unbluetooth it. Let's start it.
Yeah. So as many of y'all know, I'm featured on Country Rap News like 14 million times a day. And recently I've been seeing some insane allegations about myself. An allegation so ridiculous, I've got this guy's entire existence screenshotted because if he ever says the shit again, I'm going to assume his eyeballs out of his head. Yeah, you keep making them comments, big boy, you have a house to live in, dog. I'm going to come take that shit from you.
Yeah, that's
I
not
get so
how it works.
sick and, pardon my French, fucking tired of men. This is men. These are all like 30, 40-year-old men that are still wearing the same fucking affliction t-shirt with their flat bill hat and their shit tattoos and their fake jewelry that they had in high school talking shit about me. Dude, I'm just sick of the lies, bro. I'm sick of this stupid
Now
idiot
just hold
that
on,
lied
Deb.
me 7 years
Listen, it gets better, right? It gets better, but just hold on.
ago and made all of y'all believe that I lied on him. Find it, bitch. Find it. No way. You can't, because I never done that. But you know what? I'm going to tell y'all something I ain't never told nobody, because I didn't even want to bring this up. But a certain somebody allegedly reached out to my lawyer 7 years ago after I put out a video about a certain someone, allegedly.
You do not say allegedly when you got facts. When you got facts, you ain't got to say allegedly. See, she's saying that to cover her tracks. But go ahead, be nasty about it, Katie. Let's hear what you got to say.
You want to know what this certain someone allegedly said to my lawyer? Allegedly? Hey, this person will take their video down about Katie, allegedly, if she comes out and says that her dad, her as a child,
So I'm going to tell you right now, I don't believe this. And the reason I don't is I wish you could see the video. The way she starts looking around to the side and all that shit, people do not lose eye contact with you or the camera, whatever. They're looking right at you because they're serious. They don't break eye contact. They do that when they're lying. Allegedly.
Do you know how fucking difficult this shit has been for me?
So, now, here, I'm going to show y'all something else, right? This is why I have a hard time believing this shit. Okay? Do you see this? This is on her channel right now. If somebody would have said that to me, I wouldn't give a fuck how many views I had on video. It'd be gone off my platform. This is still on her platform. Who remembers the video when she went live? She was live at the gas station, threatening all these other girls and shit. Look, here's the thing. She fucked herself up. She doesn't like men, which is fine. But you don't lead a man home. You kissing on him, you rubbing on him, you getting in his bed. I mean, he's thinking he gonna hit. Am I wrong? Look, you just gotta carry yourself right. You can't expect a man when you're sending signals like that. You just cannot fucking. You just can't do that. That's on her. That really is. That's on her. And let me stop sharing this for a second. Let me bring my shit back up. Yeah, it's crazy. She did that to herself. And I hate to say that. I don't take sexual assault lightly. But
Just that one text. I mean, you just violated is
yeah, it was
enough,
a
right? Violated is enough to get you kind of over the edge of SA in general. Violated, it may even sounds worse because violated that sounds straight up like butt, man. That sounds like Sodom and Gomorrah, if you know what I'm talking about. I ain't even gonna say the S word. Violated, that sounds like prison talk. Putting ladies' business on blast like that. Final stages of goodness.
And then when I seen this video, it kind of.
It got you uncomfortable with Katie.
Man, I remember when her and that Nicole chick was conspiring. Katie actually said, wouldn't it be cool if we go there and we get the police to seize the house and we get to change ghost?
All right, this one here is chopped up. But there's a whole video where it's not chopped up. And he says her mom, somebody's put this out. Let's see here. They may have taken it down. There we go. I believe this might be it.
So you definitely feel like she set up church?
Oh yeah, even her mom was kind of telling me that she did it. Her and her ex-girlfriend kind of came up with the whole thing. And even when she came here, I asked her a bunch of times if she did it or not. I mean, her mom kept saying she did. And, I was trying to be a manager and was like, okay, well, what did he do? He really didn't do anything. I mean, if somebody was asleep, and she kind of drove down there to get it because it was weird.
Even if he wasn't asleep, you go get in a man's fucking bed. You're leading him on weeks prior. Shit, he's trying to hit, man. I mean, that's a male instinct. That's a man's instinct. If you don't want him to come on to you, don't send him signals like it's okay for him to come on. Let's be honest. She played a role in that and doesn't want to accept it.
When she got here, man, nothing was wrong. She didn't want to press charges, so that was kind of a red flag. If anybody gets, played with or anything, and that good of mine. I was like, I don't think you should go that far. And it was just got out of hand. Her uncle kind of sent a letter to them on my behalf, making me look like the person who was chasing down that whatchamacallit when it was her and her.
So you definitely feel like she set up
So,
church.
Oh yeah, even
there's no reason. Matter of fact, I don't know if this is the whole fucking interview, and I don't like watching them interviews when they're cut up and shit. But I mean, what more do you need to hear? What more do you need to hear? Why we're still talking about it, I'm gonna tell you why she wants everybody to still talk about it. She wants everybody to talk about it because she's trying to change people's opinion. You can't change my opinion. Actually, it makes you look worse. You probably ought to admit that you fucked up. And I'm not saying Ryan's innocent in that, but he's damn sure not guilty of what the fuck she's trying to say. I'll say that. We'll finish watching like shit though.
What are we doing? The final stages of herpes? Come on. Look, man, I'm just reading stuff is all I'm doing, guys. Y'all don't get mad at me. Sometimes I'll read stuff without clicking on it. I thought good evening.
Disrespected the out of me. Not only did you disrespect me, you made me feel violated and disgusting. You asked me, do you want me to rub your back? Not every other part of my body that makes me uncomfortable. I literally sat on FaceTime with you and told you I was not ready. And
why would you be there? That's my whole point. I just don't get it. Females, you have to protect yourself.
you said you understood, but
You don't put yourself in a position for that to happen if that's not what you want.
needed to do that.
Now, remember, they had been dating for a couple months now. You know what I mean? It wasn't like he just took her back home for the first time. They had been dating for a couple months. So, after 2 or 3 months, you're up there in my fucking bedroom. Of course, I think that. You know what I mean? Shit.
Filthy ass shit to me. If you want just some girl to and touch all the time, then go find her. I came to you with a literal broken heart asking you to be patient with me on that, and you still continue to do it.
Came to him with when she says came to him with a broken heart, she means that she was in a relationship, from what I understand. And they may or may not have been fooling around a little bit while she was still in that relationship. Again, it's going to help her career out a lot.
Yeah, right here.
In parentheses, you have the nerve to grab my area, which, by the way, woke me up and scared me. So I pushed my leg into you to try to get you to stop, and then you rolled over.
What's up,
so you wouldn't touch me there. And then I rolled over so you wouldn't touch me there again. Then you proceed to grab me by my waist and pull my ass into your manhood, and then you grab me again. That's why I said grab me there again, not here, not the little titty memes that y'all F boys are making. But he grabbed me here. He grabbed me there too, but he grabbed me here and he grabbed me here and he grabbed me everywhere he wasn't supposed to.
Oh, that's what he meant when he said, he said block the I got you. Yeah.
What's up, big shot?
He don't like it, man.
Shot. Oh,
he ain't gonna put up with it.
Big shot.
He wasn't supposed to.
Oh well.
And then you grabbed me again. That's why I sat up.
Can you believe he came in here and said something about my haircut? I've been thinking about that all day. He had the nerve to come in here and say something about my haircut. About my haircut.
Your haircut's fucked up.
Said, hell no, you aren't.
Dude, I seen a short the other day. I thought they had a filter on. He was dusted up top, man. Trying to fill the gaps in. Leave this right here a little bit longer.
Doing this. Then you proceed to say, nigga, what the f is wrong? And I say, what do you mean what is wrong? And then he said, and I should be asking you what the f is wrong with you. What in your mind tells you that it is ever okay to touch me like that after I repeatedly try to get you to stop? You touch my boobs, I try to shove you away so you will just let me sleep. I'm not your
What's up, brother?
toy or just some girl, and I'd be
Ma'am?
damned if a man
Hey,
is gonna do me
Rob.
like that. F no.
Oh,
This is why I
shit.
don't like guys in the first place.
It's just
Let me get this real
flashback.
clear. I like
Pause. There was
What's
something
up,
at the end, and I wanted to
Oh
definitely
my
read that.
gosh.
It's pause. There was something that
like guys in the first place. If a man is gonna
You
do
know
me
what?
like that, F no. This is why I don't like guys in the first place. Let me get this real
Then why are you there? You know you don't like guys. See, the devil is in the details. If you don't like guys, why are you there? You're trying to put a sexual assault on this guy when in reality you led him on forever. I don't get that, man. I fucking don't get that. If you don't want the dick, don't go looking for it. I hate to be nasty, but Jesus Christ, man. You know, it's yeah, pimp, and that's okay if that's what you want to do. It's okay.
clear. I like
pause. There was something at the end, and I wanted to
Oh
definitely
my
read
gosh.
that. It
Oh
says,
my
"I
gosh,
see good in
guys.
you,
Come
and I
on.
know you aren't a bad guy. This just really crossed every line, put up all my guards, and made me feel extremely violated."
man is gonna do me like
What's up, Joe? You violated yourself. If that's not what you want out of a relationship, don't fucking go there.
Extremely violated. And that was just that one text. I mean, you just violated is enough, right? Violated is enough to get you kind of over the edge of SA in general. Violated, it may even sounds worse because violated that sounds straight up like butt, man. That sounds like Sodom and Gomorrah, if you know what I'm talking about. I ain't even gonna say the S word. Violated. That sounds like prison talk. Putting ladies' business on blast like that. Final stages of goodness.
Not the final stage. I don't know. The fucking teasing and leading a motherfucker on and shit. You gotta take some responsibility in that shit. And if it was that bad, if somebody fucking tried to get people to say that your dad molested you, why would you have them on the fucking page? It sounds like bullshit. She's trying to cover her tracks. You know, she said something one day. I just want all my fans back. Girl, you should have thought about that before you tried to fuck somebody up. Oh shit. Mike done dropped another one. Y'all have to go watch that. But anyways, I just wanted to touch on that because I remembered that shit. I don't know how many of y'all remembered that. It's like, why are we still even talking about that? Because she knows she fucked up. So I see my crazy cousin made an appearance. Let's see. Let's talk about it. Hey, crazy cuz. How we doing this morning?
Trying to find some conversations elsewheres, and I don't know. We'll go over that later. But remember, on this channel, I only talk about what I think. And if I'm not thinking something that's correct, please let me know, because I don't like living in a lie. So do not want to be spreading misinformation. So the information that I give, I also ask you to go take a look
What's
for
up, Bob?
yourself. And, try and get me in line if I'm wrong or something.
Good. It's too fucking hot out there, be we
Bye.
anyway, Dale. Get it go.
Like,
It's fucking been brutal, man. I thought something was wrong with my fucking ass.
I think the world is brainwashed.
fucking sun just beating on it. It's melting ice faster than it can make.
And that we better step up and start caring about the things that we should care about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Carl. Give me
But we
the
should
button.
start thinking that we have the power to be the change because it's just using our voice. You know what I mean? And
It
if you're
is.
just trying to use your voice to get the truth and you get hurt over it,
What's up, Barry?
it might
He
be
says
worth
some
it.
funny
You know what
shit
I mean?
here. I
Isn't that
listen to him
isn't that
last
what it's
night.
about? Being in the truth.
What I
Wouldn't you
could
want to know
anyway.
the
I was
truth?
working, but I listened.
Wouldn't
to
you
it.
fight for your children if you fucking knew that they'd never have the opportunity to own anything,
He
but
talked.
they'd be
What's up,
happy as
Yankees?
long
He
as they
talked.
comply to
Listen,
what
listen. He talks about something that's actually kind of interesting in this video. He talks about Canada taking away social media for kids under 15 years old.
they're being told to do. You know what I mean? Here in Canada, they're they're outlawing, and it sounds good. Like you know, social media for kids 16 and under or whatever.
Listen to this shit though. This is how retarded
And
this motherfucker is. His whole message, everybody knows it. His whole message is about George Soros and Bill Gates pushing their perception on you. His whole message is about fucking. His whole message is about protecting children, right? And he's oh shit. I was going to drop the link for you, Deb. Hold on. Maybe I'll pull myself up. So, but just listen to what this idiot says.
I don't see how they're going to be able to do it, but this will be at least out there to fucking, you know, lead us to how to find a way. We got to find a way because the parents can't protect the children. They got to rely on the government's morality. The government's dictating to us how we need to be moral.
Carl, you can't have it both ways, but either you want to protect the kids,
Can you imagine?
and I don't know, man. I just can't get it with this motherfucker. I really can't.
Imagine
He's
that.
so confused.
I don't know.
Jeffrey
I
Thomas.
need to look into it a little bit more, but hey, Captain Midnight, I'm sorry to tell you, but you're spreading lies. I'm not gay, but I'll tell you what, I'd rather
Wait a minute, Carl. See, you're lying again. You told little me you was a little gay.
be gay than be you, bud. I would rather be gay than be you. You know what I mean? Because if I was gay, and even if I was going against God, I'm only hurting myself, right?
I don't know how I feel about social media and kids, to be honest with you. There is a lot of shit that gets through to them that shouldn't. I don't know if they should take it completely away from them. But there's some stuff that shouldn't be allowed to get to them for sure. You know. And if they'd hold these digital creators that are pushing the shit, not the creators, but like the companies, if they'd hold them responsible, maybe we'd have a different outcome. But we all know how that goes. You know, just like the black and white thing, that shit pisses me off because it's not black people against white people. It's rich people against poor people. But people are so fucking stupid that they don't see it. You know what I mean?
What are you out here trying to do, bud? You out here trying to hurt fifis? Hey, you out here trying to destroy people? Ah, buddy. Yeah, big tough guy. Such a loser, man. You know what I mean? The earth sucks because of people like you, dude. You're a dirtbag. I get on the right track of Jesus, bud. You know what I mean? Don't believe the hype on your truth, my truth. It don't exist there, pumpkin. It's the fucking truth. And what is the truth, Pumpkin? I can't tell you what she is, but we'll find out one day, won't we? So why don't you get some common sense in your fucking brain and, well, try and figure her
I
out.
can't help it. I think Carl can be fucking.
But it's okay. But Captain Midnight, he's
Just
USA.
depends on what Carl you.
USA. Fuck the United States of pedophile protecting.
It's
Hey?
not good. They're doing.
Hey,
that
I'm
with
sorry. I'm not going to be
That's all.
brainwashed by Donald Trump.
children.
No fucking retard like Donald Trump's going to get in my brain and say, hey, you're stupid if you care about those Epstein
What's up, Dad? How
victims.
you doing?
You are
Hey, I think I got it right. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. We can. It is. It has been fucking hot. Fuck that weed eater.
the problem.
Yeah, I've been trying to weed eat for 3 days. I can't get the gas one to crank, and I don't have another spark plug, so we were trying to do the battery one for the next storm comes.
Well, I'll tell you what. That's what I bought. But the problem with them is the run time on them ain't real long. But if you do a little bit here and a little bit there, they're not bad. Now you can't weed
No,
eat
they're not
fucking-
bad. Have you seen them Milwaukee ones? That's what the hell I want. I want that Milwaukee one. That's a badass one.
I got the Craftsman with the 8 amp hour. I think it's either 6 or 8 amp hour battery. It'll run about 15 minutes. But fucking, I ain't trying to weed eat no more than that anyway.
I'm trying to do a horse pasture.
Hey, not Roundup, but you know what to do. I ain't gonna say it on here. That's what
Oh,
I-
yeah. No, I just put $2,000 in the ground right here to try and bring my old horse back home. I'm trying to get the grass to grow, but I don't want to pull all them coffee weeds, so I'm trying to weed eat them off at the top so I ain't got to go back out there. But I found a bunch of old pottery out there I want to look up and see what it means. It's got marks and different colors on it.
You know, our area, and when I mean our area, Florida is very, very rich in history like that. And a lot of people
That's
don't
what
realize that, just what's here.
that's what I'm saying. We get this airboat running, Unc. I got some stuff up here you ain't seen before. People don't even know where this is.
Hey, get a magnet. And I know you're
Oh yeah, we got one. I
So
can't
you,
say on here the stuff we have seen, not taken home. Let me just allegedly seen in the water. Let me
well,
say it like that.
you know, gold attracts iron ore to it. Right?
Yes,
Now you won't get
yes.
regular gold that's clean to come up on a magnet, but it attracts iron ore to it, especially and there was a lot of shit that went on.
Well, down
You never
up
know,
here
you
with
might
this
see it.
river, you heard of them things well, Lord, we're gonna offend people here, but they're called slave canals.
Yes, yes,
They go out to the brackish water and whatnot.
yeah,
Well,
yeah, and
there's still some up here, but you got to walk them when there's a drought, unless you got an airboat and fly on top of them. And
hey,
there's some neat stuff in there.
it's everywhere here, everywhere. I don't know if how long you've been watching me, but I told the story where I got caught, got in trouble for pulling those axe cut logs out the river with a tractor.
Hey, you know what though, Unc? I think in real life, you know who I am.
Hey,
You know you know Swilly.
yeah, I know of him. I don't know.
The
I
one that
know
was
of
on
him.
that TV.
Yeah, I know of him from the show.
You changed my semi tires. I know that.
I may have. I may
You
have.
did.
I've been all over. I've changed a
Yeah,
lot of
'cause
stuff.
I had a semi and a cutter machine. Tooth broke off the cutter. And over there in Live Oak, it wasn't Kurt. It was that dude that killed himself, welded it back on. Because when you weld the circle, you got to counter the weight that you add in the weld on the other side of the head so it spins in the right rotations. And the dumbass driver I had flatlined all of my trailer tires with that cutter on it. I think you're the one that put tires on that whole flatbed for me.
I may have, but you got to realize now I've changed so many tires I don't even remember. You know what I mean? Watch this idiot. He says some shit in here that make you laugh. Carl's not a bad person. He thinks everybody hates him. No, Carl, we just don't see life and view shit the way you do. We actually find you kind of entertaining, but
bigger than sorry
He's
about
just
all
mad
that.
because we don't see what he's trying to do. We don't have the vision that he thinks he's doing. He's convinced himself that he's saving the world. He's fucking living. But whatever. I mean, go for it. I'm gonna laugh at you.
Hey, breaking commandments, Captain Midnight. Oh my, that's breaking commandments. But fucking little Jesus
I
boy,
just
he's
had
gonna
him on
implant
the other
himself
night
on True
working
Social or
and
whatever
then
as
I ended up going
Jesus and
FedEx.
a savior. And
Oh,
God,
they
buddy,
kill me out there.
look who his spiritual advisors are. Come on. Are you gonna tell me anybody who has any sense in their brain that Paula White should be advising anybody on God? Hey, do you think that
That
should
only
happen?
way because
Like, oh my goodness, hey, I know you guys want to bite into Franklin. I know it because he's got that last name on him, but I don't know, bud. He needs to go back and he needs to Franklin. You need to get back to the beginning, bud. You need to ask yourselves, what's more important, Frankie?
Hey, let me ask you something, Deb. Why do you think that he thinks that he can do something about shit that's in the past?
He's crazy. He's got 17 damn personalities. And he's mad he
Yeah,
can't control people. It's hilarious. That's when his
yeah.
little demon flips out on you. So I tell him, it ain't gonna work over here. I prayed over chat. No, his demons ain't getting in. This fool's just comedy.
No, no, he ain't. He doesn't bother me. You know, one of the reasons why I even watch his video, you know, I run a lot of people off by watching this stuff. And I realized I was doing that. I exiled a bunch of people because they didn't want me. They think that I'm harassing them, and it's not that. Some people only learn. Like I've dealt with people like this, where I come. You know how it is, man. When you live out in the country, you live next
Yeah, it's
door to
grown
some.
man guidance. It's what a daddy should have done for him. And a mama should, if he was a girl, a mama should have slapped him in his mouth. If my
Yeah,
daughter acted like that, she'd been checked. If it had been in public, it'd have been done where it was presented at. That's how I grew up. My daddy
but he,
snapped his fingers 3 times. You didn't have that shit stuck straight by the third snap. That was it.
oh yeah, he thinks he's got the right to bombard people with questions that doesn't
Yeah.
really concern him, and he demands the answers to them. But then when you
It,
do it to him, you're trying to crush him and destroy him, and it's like, bro, to me, I find that hilarious.
he honestly just wants to dominate a conversation because when you
Exactly.
do try to talk with him, he gets so excited. He has nobody to talk to. And
He's
Joe let him
wrong.
get that far. She should have straightened that shit up, turn his internet off, put him in a corner, make him put his nose on a doorknob till his knees got tired.
Oh, she tried to turn his internet off. He went batshit fucking crazy, and she couldn't handle it. She couldn't weather the storm when she turned it off. This motherfucker was down at the damn convenience store and everything else screaming at Elon Musk. I got the videos. I swear he was.
Somebody should have went
Is it
live
the
and
commandments that
followed him.
God gave, or the ones that you're
Look, he's
following?
got them
The ones
too.
that you can alter and make your own fucking reality out of? What do you think, Captain Midnight? You think those 10 commandments mean something, Buck Chow? And humanity just wasn't fucking getting her
He's got
because they were
about
set in stone
fucking
for us, and we
5
still
or
couldn't
6
fucking get her.
different
We couldn't see it.
channels.
And
They
then
start popping up in my feed.
Father,
I guess
he
there's
sends the sun down and he says,
he thinks that people
I am the law of
find me.
Moses. Pay the fuck attention to me, bud. But here's the deal. He spoke in parables, right? So he wanted you to think on him a bit. When you come for me, you're going to have to think on me. You're going to have to put your brain on me. Hey?
A little
So
shit
that's
that
Putting
why
you
I look
don't
at
shit
how,
near
how
him.
most
Dang.
Christians are just
Ugh.
like, Jesus died for all my sins. And well,
would say,
Joe
Squirrel.
touched him. Joe had to sleep with him. That's nasty.
Yeah, I
Somebody
wouldn't.
slept with him.
hey,
He wasn't
What's
Jesus
always
tried
wrong
like
with
telling
that.
everybody, your sins are forgiven.
Ugh.
He
Do you
wasn't
believe it?
always that way.
You want to start
He's
over?
got
Do you
into
want to be
it
reborn?
himself. I think when he started tripping, when he started taking mushrooms and shit, he got inside his brain and started fucking convincing himself that he was a savior. You know, mushrooms are a hell of a thing, man. And if you can convince yourself of something, nobody else can't convince you otherwise. You know. Good morning,
Yeah.
Emma. How you doing? Driving to Knoxville, but listen, you be safe out there. Ain't that a beautiful fucking ride, MOL? That is a beautiful place, man.
Because at any time, your sins can be forgiven. You know what I mean? You just gotta
Amanda had never been to Chattanooga or nothing. And I kept telling her, hey, when we come around this curve, now back in the old days, it was real beautiful. It was 2 lane, it was kind of small, and you really could see down into the valley floor and shit. And but man, I wish y'all could have seen. I should have been recording. When she's seen that, it scares. Height scared her too, right? But when we come around and you start coming into Chattanooga, that is one of the most beautifulest sights off the interstate that you're ever gonna see.
Repent. You gotta repent and be reborn. Hey, Captain Midnight. You're a broken record, Carl. You're weak, Carl. No, Carl's not weak. And he took some time off to really thought of evaluating and making sure I'm doing the right things for the right reasons. And in all honesty, I make fun of you guys for being in fear, but I too am in fear. Not what could happen to me. It's the attention that I bring to myself. You know what I mean?
What's
It'll be
up,
humanity's
man?
downfall.
Good
It
morning,
fucking
Miss
needs to be
Vicky.
fucking loved. And if it was with God, it wouldn't need to fucking be loved by anything else other than itself.
Then
'Cause
why
if
do
you
you
love
get
yourself,
validation from strangers on the internet? Oh, it shouldn't fucking matter, bro. Really, it shouldn't matter.
Captain Midnight, you'll have a love for others. Because remember, Jesus, and I did this. I went through and I read the 10 Commandments and I went through and I took those 2 commandments that Jesus said. And if you follow these, you're going to be good. You're going to be good.
And in the same breath, he says,
Do you remember what
Jesus
those 2 were, Captain Midnight? They were love thy Lord, thy God, with all pumpkin, all your heart,
He ain't
all your
Southern
soul.
Baptist.
And
I'm
most importantly, Captain Midnight,
Pentecostal
the lot.
holiness is more of the religion
Free
that
will
because I do
Southern
believe in
Baptist.
false.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
free
I
will
believe you can
Southern
follow.
Baptist. I can
Yeah,
pray where I want to.
yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Now, I never really have been a believer in speaking in tongues, but I guess God can do whatever He can do. But
I
I do
ain't never
believe.
seen something like that in real life to believe that was believable enough. I reckon if I seen it, that'd be
No,
something. But
hey, it freaked me out. I'm like, what? Because you could just tell. It seemed like people were wanting to do it. You follow what I'm saying?
right,
The Holy Ghost took over them.
right. I ain't touching no snake neither. I'll
No,
bust out my pistol and start shooting that damn church up. I have shot my house for a snake trying to get in it. I don't give a damn.
Smart Mouth said, y'all's life will get better if you just listen to AD's vast knowledge and advice. Advice from a man that can't change a battery in a car. AD's all right, man.
For sure.
Don't
It's great,
worry.
but
AD's just
you
a
need to put your brain
trip.
into it. Come on, Captain Midnight. Put your brain into Jesus. What if it's the only way? What if it's the only way? And but you don't have to. It's just the character of Jesus. You don't have to believe in Jesus. You just have to believe in the character of Jesus. You have to be that kind, like a Dene.
Oh,
Like I keep telling you guys, eh?
let me slow that down. Because I believe that's where he said it at. I was like, Carl, did you just realize what you just said? Shit.
Hey, Unc, if I drop down or something like that, my kid will walk out here now, or I'll mute it or something. I ain't trying to be rude, you know.
Sweetheart, you're fine. I appreciate you getting up this morning.
Character of
No, I'll
Jesus.
come back up if my
You don't
kid
have
comes
to.
out, though. I'm gonna try and cut
But you
that
don't
out.
have. It's just the character of Jesus. You don't have to believe in Jesus. You just have to believe in the character of Jesus. You have to be that kind, like a Dene.
You don't
Like I
have to
keep
believe
telling you
in
guys,
Jesus.
eh?
You just have to.
I'd love to be that.
That might
You don't have
make
to
sense.
believe in.
He's like,
And
what?
Bod, it's the only way. What if it's the only way? And Bod, you don't have to. It's just the character of Jesus. You don't have to believe in Jesus. You just have to believe in the character of Jesus. You have to be
Oh, he
that
going
kind,
to hell.
like a
That's not how it works, buddy.
He going to hell for that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know because the Bible says that He looks out for ignorance. Babies and
That's
fools.
right. He is a fool. You're right. You know, bless him. Bless him.
Dene. Like I keep telling you guys, eh? I love that native stuff. I really like the Dene. They just
I love that native stuff. We know you do, Carl.
it just sounds like a better way of living, you know.
He's so easy.
Hey, I don't know. Got to midnight. But we're gonna live we got John Fetterman on our TV. Where do you know John Fetterman from there, Captain Midnight? Well, we know him from the WEF. You know what I mean? And when I saw him running against Dr. Oz and Dr. Oz, I'm glad you guys didn't get him in. He's not good with numbers. You when he gave the numbers on the fat that Donald Trump was going to eliminate from fucking giving people the, I think he invested in that shit too. I think Don did. The fat drug.
I'm curious.
Those were some pretty
I
astronomical
am
numbers,
curious to
but
see what the side effects from that stuff's going to be. Something tells me that there's going to be bad side effects from that they're going to
Oh, there is. There is. I know people that's got it and then showed up at my house talking about how do you treat blood clots? I'm like, you go to the doctor, not me.
No, not that. The weight loss shit.
The White Claw, what's that?
Weight
What you
loss.
mean?
The weight loss where they're taking.
Oh, weight loss. Yeah, that's it. I watched the documentary. They said that's some kind of lizard venom.
I don't know about that, but I am curious to see if there's going to be any kind of repercussions from that because it seems kind of too easy. You know what I mean? I've seen.
Yes. The documentary said, now I don't know if that's true or not, it's just something I watched, said that they mixed it with a little bit of that lizard venom, and when you take it, it eats at your muscles, so you lose like your collagen, your muscle, but when the venom reacts with your body, it's supposed to make the GLP-1 activated. That's why everybody looks like they're melting, is what it said.
I take my fatty shot once a week. I'm not. No, you're doing good, bro. You're working out, but I'm curious to see if there's going to be any kind of like blowback from it. If something.
Well, he's not using it to like try to lose 300 pounds in 6 months. He like people like Little Leg Day that use it to like actually regulate their insulin so they can manage their exercise. I think that's healthier than people just be like, oh, I can't stop eating. Let me stab myself.
Yeah, see, Leg Day Amanda was talking. I was like, no. She's like, but I want to lose some weight. I said, well, work the fuck out then. You know, everybody thinks that shit's some kind of miracle shit. I don't mind her being a little bigger. You know what I mean? I bought that.
Oh,
shit.
I just saw you can see comments, y'all. I'm sorry.
Huh?
I just realized that I could see comments on here. I'm sorry if anybody spoke to me.
Yeah, Leg Day said, what's up?
you got to make Don feel good. You got to give him the biggest numbers possible, even if they make no fucking sense, eh?
Yeah.
Public don't care.
That's right. Battery chargers.
Hey, Dr. Oz, why Donald Trump keep going to the fucking doctor? Oh, he likes it. He likes being
He's 80 fucking years old. I imagine
Right, he's getting blood work done. Shit.
Yeah, he's probably worried about it. You know, he might only have a fucking year or a day or whatever. You know, he's trying to stay on top.
Carl is wanting to belong to the United States. Trump's gonna buy and sell him.
Yeah, he wants to belong somewhere because he feels like he don't belong. I think you're right.
He don't.
You guys got to go check that interview out. Dr. Oz telling you guys the reason Don keeps getting checked out is because fucking he likes the challenging tests. He likes to prove to his public that he's got his brains together. He don't. He ain't got his. He might have his brains together, but it's towards Satan. You know what I mean? He ain't got his brain towards Jesus, right? Captain Midnight. When you say, hey, let's get back to the WEF and John Fetterman, right? Now, we will watch a video after this, but you'll have to take my word. He might be penetrated. He might have took a close swab. Okay. He, like I said, was going against Dr. Oz and even had a stroke. This is how shitty Dr. Oz is. He
penetrated who? Oh, God.
He's like proud of it. And on top of that, he had fucking stroke. He couldn't fucking like
he learns.
Christ, he's got booty obsessions, man.
Anyways, he's doing much better now, and I'm glad for him because I want Fetterman to drop the WEF and come to a new world order. You know what I mean? The Order of Christ, Captain Midnight. That's what we want. The Order of Christ for Fetterman, right? For Fetterman's sake, or Fetterman can go the Fetterman way, and well, maybe the Fetterman's sake is that Fetterman bakes. I don't know. Remember, we don't know if hell exists over here, Captain Midnight. What happens to shitheads when they die? I don't know. I don't want to find out. You know what I mean? And then again, if none of this is real, and while we just started to work,
it's actually a pretty good idea to camp in the backyard. He gets scared. He can go in there and get his little fucking teddy bear and shit. Throw away.
I just did what was best. You know what I mean?
I
No harm,
did
no
that when
foul.
I
I'll
was
never know
10.
at midnight.
Yeah.
But what if you're wrong?
Camp it out on the
You're not doing too
trampoline.
good very much.
When he's fucking sorry.
when you want to try just a little bit. Hey,
Till the dew starts falling
Try to
and you
fucking
get
find 'em in
fucking
here.
wet and you realize it's time to go outside.
Yeah.
It's screaming at me.
At my Walmart tenant late.
In Fetterman's defense, I mean, is it not enough to go to the internet and let John Fetterman know? Do you have to go to his house?
Come on,
That's
not
kind of fucking
Jason.
gross and kind of encroaching somebody's privacy. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna go to the fucking wherever it is he works and protest outside, but when he's on his own time, unless you see him,
Barry, I camp in flip
conversation
flops
if you
and
want.
Daisy
But John, what
Dukes
is it about the
too.
WEF did you really like? Did you take the glove swab penetration? What gives, John? Are you part of a fucking little school group, like with Mike Pence or something? You know what I mean? Like, if you were gonna cast somebody to be part of a dork group, Mike Pence would fucking fit right in. What Orthodox Christians? No, Zelensky said they're the bad ones.
Hey, next time y'all in his chat, start asking him about the mental health police over there. See if they made
Hey,
it
Pence,
rounds.
what do you think about the Azov
I was
battalion?
in Mark's chat last night.
Okay? He loved forking your guys' money over to Ukraine. I'm telling you that right now, old Penske. And I worry about Penske. You know why I worry about Penske? Because of Pelosi. Do you guys know that Pelosi did a documentary when January 6th was going down? And the phone call with Pence,
Barry, I used to have
Two tapes.
camouflage painted fingernails
or I
too.
was shown a fake. We should look
And
into
the
that.
other
Why
one
would you
would
do a
be
double
like
take on
hunter
something
orange.
natural that's going on? Something that you're wanting to gaining a lot of weight. Well, yeah, that comes with fucking trying to hold on with everything you got. You know what I mean? Yeah. My health is bad. Billy, our farmer.
Carl's
You guys
politics.
fucking try and mentally beat each other out here. It's fucking terrible. It's gross. It's pretty sick, really. Been a lot of
See, his voice changed. The demon come
passionate
out.
bit
Did you
too.
hear it?
I'm like, son of a bitch. I'm like, I'm glad I went through everything that I have, Hillbilly Dirt Farmer, you know, because it's brought me closer to God. But I was like, holy smokes, this never even had to happen. Holy fuck, I've been through fucking hell. When all it would have taken was just asking for a conversation. You know what I mean? Got disturbed with some shit going on at work. I didn't fucking my nerves couldn't handle it anymore. So I needed my answers, and I thought, fuck, let's sit down and talk about it. Let's find out if I'm the problem or fuck, we got some serious fucking. That's the thing. They don't want to talk if you're gonna fucking. I still don't get it though. I was like, why wouldn't you want to see where the problem is? Why wouldn't you just assume and not want to listen to the? Oh fuck. But yeah, and then I think fuck. We had a conversation, and Corey never would have had to go off on mental leave neither. You know what I mean? And like. Maybe Jamie never had to die. Maybe there wouldn't have been too many coils on the floor because of this stupid idea where it added fucking coils to the floor.
Carl, if y'all would have just fucking barked instead of running around fucking. He doesn't get it, right? The reason there were so many fucking people on the floor is because they fell behind because you got all the fucking people fired. You dipshit.
Anyways, that's fucking.
That's what bothers him. Is he knows that shit was his fault.
Fuck conversation, eh? Could have
Well,
avoided.
maybe not his fault, but his actions led up to what was happening.
Fucking what a fucking like. It's got to be over 6-year nightmare now. I wonder if this is the 7 years they talk about. She's weird out there. Cat's midnight.
Oh,
Oh man.
peanut butter.
Oh.
Plug-in nuts. No,
You guys want to see something funny? I hope it'll come over this. So I've been really trying to figure out what it is that I'm doing out here and what I'm doing wrong. Okay. And wow. I went to join a conversation that was going on TikTok. It was this freedom fighter, Matt Navid.
listen to this shit.
He's not much of a freedom fighter, but he pretends to be on TikTok. Anyways, they're having a conversation. And there's this guy named Carl on there too, okay? And there's a couple women, okay? And, you know, well, Carl, he's trying to talk about the corruption that's going on. But he keeps giving them away outright because he's not he calls them pedophiles, but doesn't give any reasons or doesn't like. It's like it was kind of weird. So these women, they
Yeah,
were
Carl, it's kind of weird.
Trudeauians, okay? They were feminine. So, anyways, I'm in the thing, so I'm just listening to when I want to come in and so women, and they're like naming off all this good stuff that they thought that
Yo,
Trudeau
God
did, right?
damn, you didn't have to fucking
So
do that.
of course I say I'm thinking they're women, so I was like, maybe I can hook them in
Hey,
for a
Unc, I'm gonna try and
conversation
show you a storm coming in off the coast. How do I do the back
because
camera?
they're women.
Yeah, don't turn
And I
your
said,
camera.
well, he also
No, I'm gonna cover
brought
mine
men into women's
just
sports
in
too,
case.
right?
Hold on.
Like, there's no way that happened in
'Cause I've been
Canada
weed eating
without
all day.
one
I'm
Justin
covered in
Trudeau. You know
dirt.
what I mean? Like, that's kind of a weird thing, isn't it? And Hillbilly Dirt Farmer, I'm telling you, fuck, those two
See it?
came at me like
Yeah,
crazy, man. You're a
you
chauvinist pig.
still
I'm
hear
like,
you.
what the fuck is going on? I'm like, hey, I have a granddaughter. I'd like for her to have dreams and not have them smashed by a man.
And this
Are
is
you
a
guys
little
okay with
hill,
that? Like, what are you
but
guys
that's at the
into?
coast.
Like, I don't think that that's right. Oh, you don't know the hormones they take. And I'm like,
Let me see if I can get
well,
up
geez,
here.
if they're kids, should
Hey,
we
I
really
think
be
this is
fucking
fucking
giving them that kind of shit? You know what I mean? They
Carl,
can't drink till
Carl
they're
wants to be
21.
accepted
Can we
by the
not let
fucking weirdos so bad because he thinks like that, right? That's his way of thinking. And they over there, they rejected him too.
And I'm like, well, geez, if they're kids, should
Cody.
we really be fucking giving them that kind of
That's what
shit? You know what I
Cody
mean?
shit looks
They
like,
can't
y'all.
drink till they're
He done
21.
ate a bunny.
Can we not let their fucking brains fully develop their pumpkins? And well, I was a nasty piece of
Motherfucker.
work. I was. I was
He
fucking
damn sure
one
got
of
some
those
passive there, I'm sure.
fucking white
The trees
motherfuckers.
are too tall up here.
A hetero. A real threat to society. Anyways, I couldn't understand. So I had to fucking, did I get booed? Jeez. Just like, I don't know what's going on here. Can we have a conversation, please? Like, what is it you guys, like I said, you guys are into giving kids fucking hormone blockers and shit like that and fucking like, you can't think that that's not going to have an effect for the rest of their life, right? Like, can we not just fucking like let them not take hormones and pretend like they can be trans girls and then have their own divisions? You know what I mean? They can build their own sports up like the women had to. But there was none of it. I was the real piece of shit. So I was confused and I'm like, Carl, maybe you got it all wrong.
No, Carl, what you're
Maybe.
confused about is people don't give a fuck what you got to say. And you think you got some kind of groundbreaking news that you're going to tell everybody. And nobody gives a fuck. They just don't. People just don't give a fuck. They're not thinking about what you're thinking about. And he goes on to talk about this other kid that he contacted on fucking TikTok. And
You're the one who's got it wrong.
it's weird, man. He thinks
What are
that
you
he
fighting
has
for,
the
bud?
right.
The women fucking hate you, bro. I've not
No, he does.
like even Riley Gaines. Hey guys, what a disappointment she turned out to be. I thought she
That
was
girl don't even
someone
know who the
women
hell
could look
he
up
is.
to.
Nah.
And then once her man says, "No, I don't even like her," she comes groveling back. Because who is she with no fucking mega? She's not Riley Gaines anymore. She has nobody. Because she can't join the Democrats unless she wants the ding dongs fucking swimming with her. But then again,
Wow.
she's gonna
Ding
let
dong
fucking Trump play
swimming with him.
Jesus. And then when he says, "Hey, I don't fucking like her because she fucking didn't like what I did," and she groveled back. I was like, "What the fuck? What kind of world am I in? Who can fucking? No wonder." Like, oh shit! I hope Candace Owens is real. I really do. I fucking really do. And I hope
What
there's
the
some women
hell?
fucking learning from her because this is crazy out here, man. I think, don't you? Count to midnight.
Nah, Candace Owens is just a computer.
There was a couple of conversations I had on my little break on
She's
TikTok.
not real.
Tried 2 nights in a row with one guy.
Look,
I'll show him to you.
here you go.
row with one my little break on TikTok. Tried 2 nights in a row with one guy. I'll show him to you.
What? Is that what he
Just listen.
did?
Just listen. Just listen. Not only that, he was over there making videos to his own fucking comments on TikTok. I follow Carl on TikTok. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? And he's about to cry in one of them. And it's like, bro. See, on
Did he
TikTok,
glitch?
he kind of hide, right? Because he only puts out fucking 30-second clips and shit, and he doesn't get into his craziness over there. And somebody's created a fucking TikTok account called Crazy Carl, and he
That's
thinks
awesome.
it's me. Oh, and they watch whoever it is. They watch what the fuck's going on, and
I'm
that's
gonna have
why
to go find that.
hey, that's why he got on here and accused me of fucking trying to get his grandkids taken away. And it's like, bro, what the
Who
fuck
the
are you
hell
doing?
let kids near him?
No, not by no, not necessarily near him, but not living with him
No, he
because
don't
you
need
know he
nothing
doesn't.
living with him.
Yeah, Carl doesn't have any boundaries. He when it suits Carl, there's a time and a place for everything. Hey, Kay, how you doing?
Right.
And that doesn't register with Carl. Carl's time and place is whenever Carl decides he's going to do it. And you know he blows up and rants about shit, and he's going to have a kid's mind all fucked up and disoriented. And he does.
Exactly. A kid's sitting there thinking, don't everybody's daddy act like this at home?
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Oh, look.
It's entertainment, Carl. But he takes his shit
Bricks.
serious.
Bricks. If you get with God, you can get the bricks with 6ix9ine. Come on, my yeah. Yeah, come on, yo. Come on, get the bricks, man. Then on the side, he's like, this shit's all fake. It's all fake. But there he is, influencing you fucking. Come on, get the bricks, man.
You're the one that's a 6ix9ine fan. Ask your son. Your son
And the
told
bitches, y'all. Look at me.
6ix9ine's a bigger snitch than Johnny Gollum.
I don't buy it. I don't buy it. You might be with a God, but it's not the same one I follow. You know what I mean? I want the truth and nothing but the truth. And well, 6ix9ine's part of the greatest pedal protecting country
Oh,
that
wait
ever
till he
lived.
goes
And
talking about.
he would know it if he was with Christ. And he'd be fighting for everything that he is to bring it to light. But who was bringing it to light? Ricky Rodriguez there. Not Ricky. Not even a Rodriguez. What's that little boxer's name? Steroid
Andrew
boy.
Garcia, Ryan.
Calling out. He does things in the name of Jesus. Give me some enhancers. I can't do it naturally. What's his name? Garcia.
He and Carl would have investigated that. The shit that they tripped him for, some shit that was in one of those protein drinks, and it was very, very fucking minute. It wasn't enough to even do it.
Ryan Garcia.
Hey, they do that with horses. So you get a good run, you get a record-breaking
This
arena
is what
run.
our
They pull you
children
before you
who
leave the arena and
want to hear
piss
from
test your
Jesus, we
animal.
get to hear Ryan Garcia. He's a world champion boxer, but can't handle being called some things over the internet. That would run around saying that children were being hurt, and he's seen it for a skit to promote his fight. Y'all need the drama. Y'all need the bells and whistles and the lies and the bullshit.
I wonder what really was behind that shit with Ryan Garcia and that shit that day. Who knows if it was a skit or if it was real and they reeled him back in or what.
I wonder if he's got that.
With Ryan Garcia, he said that shit on the internet about he knowed about some shit that was going on with kids getting hurt and this and that. It was fucking weird. I don't want to get sidetracked.
magic that Marilyn Manson says is in the music, or is it drugs? I think it's Marilyn says it's drugs. Eh? Get some of that high potency marijuana. Get some Marilyn Manson. I wonder if 6ix9ine's got some magic in his music too. You know what I mean? Hear it enough times in your head and you want it, eh? Yeah, baby. But that's not what they're doing. They're not working for Satan.
No, he won't talk
Trying
about
to
that.
bust your brains into fucking
Because he can't
sweet
play
utter
victim in it.
stupidity.
Carl only will talk to you about something that either he can blame you for and group you in on it, or he can play victim. Other than that, he don't want nothing to do with
Right. He's got to control it.
it. Yeah. No, you're spot on with that. Carl tried to force himself in this dude's life.
So his name on here, this guy here. Satanic Tarot. He hates witch. Right? So, and I wasn't being a jerk. And I was trying to have a conversation with this fella. Because anybody who writes satanic in their in like it's right there in his TikTok thing, right? So I tried starting off the conversation. I said, "Hey, Bob, can we just have a conversation about why you would follow Satan? What makes you think I would follow?" He just loses it. What makes you think I would follow Satan? Wow, it says satanic in your name here, bud. So I just wonder why you would choose to go. Like, if Satan is the bad guy and he's part of the lie, and you're biting onto the lie,
Oh, he
you want to
definitely
see the lie.
fucking windshield wiper
But
kit off
as
my
soon as
hand.
he heard I said I love Jesus, he just fucking lost it on me. Like, no conversation. He wouldn't back up what the fuck why he believed what he believed. And it wasn't trying to do it in the.
Carl, why are you assuming that somebody believes something? It's just a fucking TikTok. It's the internet. And that's the problem with this stuff. Is he just assumes.
It was a convincing TikTok, so he's scared somebody's gonna believe it. So everybody's got to hurry up and watch him and listen to what he wants you to think.
No.
Wow.
But yesterday I went back again, and he didn't recognize.
He thinks he has a right to just.
You hear that? That's Carl, my rooster, that mouthy SOB. I put him in the pen so the hens could beat him up.
There you go. But he thinks he has a right to force himself on you and ask you all kinds of questions.
Mm-hmm.
My voice.
It's fucking crazy. It's a crazy way.
Yeah.
So I got him to talk. I didn't say anything about Christ.
It's amazing to watch.
But this is the thing. I'd ask him, I'd say, "Hey, why do you believe these things?" Because he'd tell me things like, he's been here, like, I don't know how many other lives he's had. You know what I mean? That's something that fucking old Upchurch was spreading around too. You know that? That he had other lives on earth. Yeah. Anyways, so I asked him, I
Well,
said,
Carl, if you read your Bible, you'd know that you have everlasting life. I mean, it says it in the Bible that you claim to be a Christian.
He's the chosen one. You don't have to read it.
Yeah.
Did you read it? Or did you, like, how'd you get there? And he wouldn't fucking answer me. I'm like, how hard is it? Just fucking answer me. Like, how did you get to the conclusions that you're into? Anyways, so I'll start explaining them to him because I was like, "Are you into native stuff, bud?" And he's like, "Yeah, I am part native." And I was like, "Wow, what do you think about, like, the Dene?" Like the Lakotas and the Dene, and do you know about them and how they lived? And he's like, "Yeah, I am native, and I know that." And I was like, "Yeah, man, they were kind of like if Christ was a real
pale and
character,
not white
like if
and
you
native.
take away the whole Bible, bud, and Christ is a character, that's kind of the way that they were probably fucking living.
Maybe Viking.
That's the way that they.
Motherfucker looks like the with his nose the way it is, he looks like that dude. What's the fucking little cartoon with the damn little yellow box things and then the guy?
A minion.
Yeah, he looks
They
like
had
the
that kind of
dude over
character,
the
right?
Minions with that fucking.
You can't bring up Christ around that guy. He will not talk to you. He loses his effing mind. And it's just, I feel bad for him, but hey, I'm not going to go back and try to talk to him again because what's the sense, right? You try twice, 3 times. That's trying to force yourself on somebody, right? I don't want to be forcing myself on anybody. I just want people to fucking, hey, just in case God is real,
Just in
just
case.
consider what you believe
Wow.
in. You know what I mean? Do you believe that truth is important? And in order to walk into truth, what kind of character would you have to have? Probably not your current
Lord.
character. So therefore, you have to break character.
They
And
make that
well,
crazy medicine like
start a firm
insulin. We can just
foundation
walk by and slap it on his arm and
by
pump it in him
repenting
every so
and just
often.
being reborn. You know what I mean? Maybe something like that, Captain Midnight, but it's better and it's easier to know that Jesus went on that cross and he died for your sins, right? You got to remember that the Bible, if it is 100% real, it's from man's perspective, right? Not from fucking, we don't know what God's perspective.
So here's Carl and his buddy. That's Carl's new best friend. You see that, don't you?
Who did that?
Sacrifice and everything he did didn't mean anything other than just to get people to believe that he went on the cross. Captain Midnight.
Captain Midnight saving.
Yeah, he's in there
Put
fucking.
a
Yeah,
cape
take a look
on.
at this. Oh, we got to go to the other one for this one.
How many phones does a motherfucker who don't
So,
need?
One for each
try
personality.
and find the video.
Yeah, Carl got a phone for each personality.
Uh-huh. Some of them are about dead and some of them are overcharged.
Mhm.
Let's do this first.
All them fucking Democrats pissed about fucking Trump having fighters that fight.
They screwed up. They called her Ivanka. Oh, Marlena. They called her. It's not Marlena. Melania. Oh, yeah. I was looking at something else.
Can't even say her name.
But yeah, can you
Melania,
imagine?
ain't it?
Yeah. The dude just got done fucking fighting a major fucking bout. And shout out to them. I'm gonna tell you, I watched that shit. That was a good fucking fight. I enjoyed that shit.
Oh, I didn't watch it.
Marlena came out.
If any of y'all haven't watched it, if you're into fucking UFC, go back and watch it. That was a fucking knockdown drag out. It
And said she
worth
wanted
watching that shit.
justice for the Epstein victims, but she won't go meet with them herself. She won't call any of the bullshit out herself. She won't go see what those people have went to because I'm quite sure if she went and did a fucking press conference after talking to those victims, maybe something would get fucking done. You know what I mean? But Melania didn't care until she herself became a victim.
You know what? I'm so sick of people fucking trying to force shit on people that
Yeah.
that rich have designed. Like that's the rich people forcing that fucking movement right now. Not saying that them people don't need to be held accountable, but it's funny that the shit happened in 2004, and here it is 2026, and it's supposed, you know, what I mean, everybody's supposed to react about it now. Quit
Well,
doing
you
what
know, they were bringing it to light
they
of what they're using for blackmail, but what's getting people is they can't leave kids alone. It's all these damn little perverts. If they
do.
didn't let themselves get and put in a situation where somebody could take their picture, it wouldn't happen. I
You know
guarantee
what?
you, I would never be caught with my britches down with something.
You know what the worst part about it is, Deb, is there's too many fucking prostitutes and shit out here that's willing to do something. You just my
Exactly.
papa
Pay
said
a
that shit a
skanko
long
to
time
do
ago.
that. Leave these kids.
Yeah, my papa
Exactly.
said that. My papa's 80 something fucking years old. He said back in my day when I wanted it after he got divorced the second time, but he's like, shit, it's just cheaper to pay them, drop them off. He said I just ride through there with a $50 bill out the window. I was like,
How'd she become a
that's a
victim?
little too
Because
much
of Hunter Biden,
information. But
right?
okay.
Spreading rumors that her and Epstein,
I think she's
then
the
she
one
threatened to
that's
sue
inside
like
of
a
it.
good Trump does, right? You might want to take your words back, Hunter, or you're going to get sued into oblivion. And Hunter went, no. I know better. There's a book that your husband had something to do with. Sue me. Me. I don't care. I just don't fucking care anymore. I just don't.
This spoiled little
These
brat.
fucking dorks that are running your country, including the Queen, can go fuck themselves unless they want to get with the truth and then fuck
Well,
themselves.
take your money every fucking month, Carl.
It's not my rules, Captain Midnight. Do you imagine thinking you're on top of the world? You're John Ross and you're fucking Marlena. You're
Melania.
living the greatest soap opera of all time. You're gonna have statues? Boss hog.
Hey,
Hey,
I'm just
you're gonna
happy
have
I'm not Carl.
statues.
Fuck.
And then people are gonna fucking love you. You're gonna be a conqueror. You're gonna be the one that brought Canada to America. Not only Canada, Venezuela, and Cuba,
He learned new country names. Holy shit.
and Greenland.
Ah, there we
These
go.
are all things that your fucking president
Say Cuba,
wants.
damn it.
Yeah, I just think it's so.
Your
Nuh-uh.
fucking oil is how much? Do you know your reserves are at the all fucking time low? Do you know that?
How did you
Yeah,
find that out?
the America's got enough oil that we could just shut everybody out if everybody would shut the hell up and let us turn Midland back on, turn the pipeline back on. I was
Yeah,
out there with that. That was the best. That would have saved America money. They're all
this was
idiots.
Miss Janet. This was last night, but I mean, he's talking about something that was fucking 4 years ago. It's like, bro, you're so stuck in the fucking past.
Well, that personality woke up today, so he's got to catch it up.
You know that when
And then
Trump
tomorrow
left
it's going to start
office,
over.
they were at an all-time high. And then bye-bye came in, right? And just like bringing all those immigrants in,
No doubt.
he sold some
No,
of
the
your reserves.
pipeline
I
is
believe it was to China.
Florida fucking us up for sure.
It's just
Fuck
there's
does that.
pipelines there. They need to be replaced. They're actually dangerous staying
So
old.
Well, here's the thing with those pipelines, right? They think that just natural gas runs through them. And natural gas does run through them, but they can ship and hold other things.
reserves.
What I
They
heard
do.
about.
Yes.
Right? Seems weird though, right? But yeah, old Biden, he diminished the whole because Don did have her big, right? That might be all part of it. Get your people
Yeah,
boys
this is
all
the
the
first
pump,
time
pump,
you
pump,
ever
pump,
been on
pump.
somebody's
Money. Let's get her going. Let's reserve her up. And then
This is the first time you ever been on a panel before, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never. That's what I was thinking. I've never seen you on a base panel.
No, I sound like burnt cornbread, so I just usually don't go up there.
Who gives a fuck?
And I don't think like most other people. I'm just too upfront. I say what people think, and that pisses people off.
Yeah, it's okay.
Hey, no drama. Time to go to work, son.
We just hanging
Well,
out.
here's the deal, no drama. My brain, it needs to fucking have answers. It can't. It remains broken unless I can put shit together.
That
For
bitch
some
gonna be
reason,
forever, Carl.
I put it together, and I wasn't allowed to deal with it.
What?
So it drove me crazy, and nobody would talk to me about her. Bud, you don't know. You don't know. See, I'm a mystic, bud. You don't get her. You miss it. See,
Oh,
I don't know if you guys know this or not, but you're the crazy
Called
people.
mystic, not crazy. Will Tard.
See, I have the
right. He's
ability
daydreaming. That's mystic.
to think outside of my thoughts. I
That's
try to
hot.
be in the best thing that makes common sense to me. I don't have to hold on to thoughts. You know what I mean? Crazy people, they're hooked on a feeling. Okay. And while they run with that feeling with no thoughts involved, those are crazy people, and that's you people. You're hooked on your feelings. I don't know why you don't like me. It's kind of fucking disturbing. It
No,
really
you're
is.
awesome. You're great entertainment.
Here, I'll show you. Because I don't know, I'm about to give up on women. Okay, I fucking that doesn't mean I'm going gay. They're fucking Lord Voldemort. So don't get your hopes up.
Said I'm
Okay.
about to give up. Oh shit! I think they've
I
got.
think he
Saying,
should.
anyway,
As a member of the female gender, I vote for that to be a hard pass. Let him do that.
Yeah.
He should maybe try Asian. He can't communicate. He can just sit there and holler at them, and they'll just smile and nod and say, like,
that's not what I
see.
wanted.
This guy said I'm about to give up on him. Whew. Yeah, she's gave up on you. That's why she goes out every week.
Yeah, that's not there. All right. Anyways. All right. So
He's stuck. He's glitching.
basically what I did, I can't find the video. It's out there somewhere. I took
That transmission ain't transmission and over.
from Sophie Grenoir Trudeau, right? And she's telling all the women, it's okay, girl. Just be natural.
Did he say egg roll?
Beautiful.
Oh,
Powerful women. let's learn that. anyways, it was beautiful. She's got a book. She got a book coming out. Hey, I wonder if she tells the secrets. Hey, Justin's fucking. Anyways, this is real. Coughed up.
Wait, no, he can't skip gossip like that. He's fucking new. We need to know.
Real daughter. Go to the Kim Iverson show. It's on there. It's on a bunch of other ones too. They did an interview with Castro's daughter, and she wouldn't say that fucking Justin wasn't her brother, but that he would be welcome if he ever wanted to.
He'll murder her. Shit, dummy.
Anyways, and I'd love to know about the NBA. You know what I mean? And I really, anyways. So the thing is that to me, and I'm wrong. I'm really finding out that I'm wrong here, and maybe I was crazy about it, thinking that men shouldn't be in women's sports. Okay, maybe
it's amazing that somebody fucked him.
Anyways, I made a video saying I'm tired of these fucking rejects trying to present themselves that they're beautiful to you. But meanwhile, she sat there and let her husband bring men into women's sports. So where does Sophie sit on if a man who thought they were a woman wanted to take her daughter's dream away from her? Hey, Sophie, would you stand behind your man then? Well, she's not with him anymore, but she never fought him on that. How would she like it if it was her fucking daughter who got her fucking dreams destroyed? No, she doesn't have to worry about that. They have the pound or whatever they want.
You mean somebody's thinking about giving them a car?
And anyways, here, I'll play you guys the video, the response.
Somebody needs to give her something. He ain't helping her do shit.
They talk about
TikTok, Maple Mega, we're not fucking concerned. Dude, doing a whole lot of projection. Projecting, the meaning of projecting depends on the context. Most commonly, it refers to a psychological.
This hits home with Carl because she's talking about him. I'm gonna slow this down. I did watch this part of it.
Logical definition where someone unconsciously unloads their own unwanted thoughts or feelings onto somebody else. As a defined mechanism, projecting happens when someone struggles to accept their own uncomfortable traits, emotions, or guilt, and instead attributes them to others. Aside from the fact that this dude is like weirdly obsessed with Justin Trudeau's ex-wife, which is pretty fucked up. Like, I get people hating a politician like Justin Trudeau. I totally understand that. But these Maple Mega fucking wingnuts have been weirdly obsessed with his wife, or now ex-wife, and his kids. They've actually gone out of their way to ruin his son's life. His first projection is accusing those of us that actually give a shit about our fellow human being as lacking humanity. Let's define what humanity is. Humanity is the collective human race representing all people past and present. It also refers to the positive qualities that make us uniquely human, such as compassion, empathy, and kindness. Compassion and empathy, kindness are something that Maple Mega wingnuts like this guy fucking lack. They have shown us time and time again. I lack. I can't even fucking listen. You fucking like. First of all, I'm not a conservatard. I'm not Maple fucking anything. How could a woman sit there and fight me? First of all, I'm fucking son wingnut politician life, which is pretty fucked up. I get people hating a politician like Justin Trudeau. I totally understand that. But these Maple Mega fucking wingnuts have been weirdly obsessed with his wife, or now ex-wife, and his kids. They've actually gone out of their way to ruin his son's life. His first projection is accusing those of us that actually give a shit about our fellow human being as lacking humanity. Let's define what humanity is. Humanity is the collective human race representing all people past and present. It also refers to the positive qualities that make us uniquely human, such as compassion, empathy, and kindness. Compassion and empathy, kindness are something that Maple Mega wingnuts like this guy fucking lack. They have shown us time and time again. I lack. You fucking like. First of all, I'm not a conservatard. I'm not Maple fucking anything. How could a woman sit there and fight me about the fact that I say, hey, either you agree with it or not? You should ask these people. Sophie talks so fucking nice about women and fucking empowering women. Find out what her fucking beliefs are. What is a fucking woman? Can a woman have a ding dong? Can someone with a ding dong take her daughter and fucking dress with her? Hey, can someone with a ding dong dress with Sophie's daughter?
All hang downs report in. All hang downs report in.
Fucked up. This is fucked up.
I didn't change the
Top
10. I didn't
that
get
shit.
that halfway through.
It's not gone out of America.
Like, hey,
It's very
you
much
want
still a
it?
part of
I was
America.
like, yeah.
So don't
Like,
tell
all
me
right,
it's gone.
go do that one.
Don't tell me you voted it out.
I get loaded
It's not
up. I
gone.
get out.
It's
And he's
still
like,
there,
they
bud.
canceled. Just go and go get some sleep. I was like, phew, thank God. I was fucking just 10 of them whooped me.
Might be
I
gone in
did
some
5
spots.
trucks.
Well, I ordered 2 tractor tires for the tractor we borrowed. Ordered the
I don't know what
wrong
you mean.
tire. Now I need
What? Yeah.
tubes. Don't even have the tubes or the
It's like Nancy
stem thing
Mays.
that goes
It's
through.
like
What do you call
Nancy
it? Goes
Mays.
through the rim to put them in. So I got to wait another week to
1
fix
minute,
up.
when she's out there fucking trying to win votes, she's like, I don't care if they
He
use
doesn't
what
like it when
bathrooms they
somebody
use. They
voices their opinion about him. Don't go fucking with these people, Carl. And you don't have to be fucking tongue lashed from them. You're trying to give tongue lashings, and when they fucking outdo you, it hurts your pussy. So I
He kicked.
suggest you
Yeah,
just stick your tampon in your ass and shut the fuck up and leave people alone.
he
That's
kicked
what
the bud. He asked for it.
yeah. He goes around and asks for it and then wants to play fucking victim. It's crazy.
should use whatever bathroom makes them feel safe. Then they get one to come into Parliament, and now it's going to invade.
You know, that's something else right there about that whole bathroom thing. You would think somebody who was gay wouldn't mind using the bathroom with the sex that they were born. That's what they're attracted to. Hell, it's like all you can
Right.
eat fucking buffet. What's
Right.
it's just the fucking bitch about.
The gay
Nancy,
people I know do.
Yeah, it's just something to fucking bitch about.
Nancy's like, no motherfuckers, not on my watch.
Well, I pissed some of them fucking Democrats off yesterday.
This ain't happening.
On Instagram.
I ain't sharing a room. I've been violated
I got it
before by a
on my
man,
platforms.
and it ain't fucking
I'm
happening
so
again.
mad. I
So
thought that shit was hilarious.
take your fucking delusions and get them out of my fucking washrooms. I only when it affected Nancy.
Thank you, Mom.
And I like some of the things that Nancy says and does, so I'm not trying to, but that's a real scenario there, guys. You know what I mean? These are your politicians.
Right,
This is-
Ted?
they don't give a fuck until it affects them.
No shit, Carl.
But yeah, I got this woman just trashing me. She did not get a fucking thing right.
Mm,
She just made assumptions.
she was pretty spot on, Carl.
Where I was asking a question.
Yeah.
Where would Sophie stand? Sophie's choice. Hey, Sophie. Jesus.
I just think it's funny. He likes
Actually-
to try to fucking make assumptions about everybody else, but when they do about him, he can't stand it.
Or anti-Jesus. Which one you want? Which one do you think Justin is riding with? Hey, what kind of agenda, Sophie? What do you believe in, Sophie? Sophie, Sophie. You thought you got away from Justin. You thought you got the NDAs and you got everything good. No, Sophie. You're gonna have a choice to make. Is it heaven or hell? It's Sophie's choice. Hey, Copper Top. You don't know what I'm talking about, do you? Because Donald Trump tried slipping something through on Twitter, or it was Truth Social.
Copper
And that
Top's
should be
cool.
anti
We
Truth
can believe
Social.
him a lot.
But yeah, no more. No more going after castrating children. Oh, that's okay by a
Jesus Christ.
That's
He
the
went
thing.
all the way to castrating.
And Marjorie
The
Taylor Greene.
fuck?
You go check her out. Got it. It said, what the fuck, eh? What's going on here, brusky? And then they took it off. They took it off. Can't have the American people thinking one of the few things, because you already think they cleaned her up, eh, bud? And they did. Go take a look in California and probably fucking Minnesota and who knows where else, you know what I mean? Probably fucking anywhere attached to Canada, you know what I mean? You probably might have some fucking problems in Michigan. You might have some fucking... Oh, man.
He believes in
Oh,
all this
yeah, Copper Top.
child
So you're gonna let them fucking
trafficking,
destroy the world
but he
and your
went to
children? Like, fuck,
Disney
I've only ever
where
asked you
there's
to use your voice.
tunnels and
What do you think,
crap.
Copper Top? But instead, you're like, I'm gonna trash you, motherfucker. In the name of Uncle Will, I'm gonna trash you because I'm telling you, bud. If there's something I can fucking wholeheartedly tell you something, there's a hell. You're fucking buddy boy. I think he gets her. I don't know if he can get out of what he's done. I don't think he has a fucking clue how powerful he is and what he can fucking do to people.
Where did he go? Fuck.
Me?
No, Carl. He just dipped out. I didn't even say nothing to him.
Oh, he was in
I didn't even
chat?
go
He
in
was.
there.
He has me blocked, I
No.
bet.
No, it was in his video. I didn't even go in there.
Oh,
He just dipped the fuck out. Somebody pissed him off.
somebody mentioned your name.
Probably. You know, here's the thing. I don't fucking hate Carl. He thinks everybody fucking hates him.
No, everybody don't. It's just amazing he thinks this crap. I'm glad he lets us watch.
Shit.
This is a learning opportunity. It's like watching Gobble. They like get dumber just when you think that they might be able to make a choice between the two. Each time they pull out a third damn option. It's quite amazing.
Yeah, no, he just feels the need to be. And it's just like, bro, you're not a victim of your own shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Dave, when you tell me, when you tell me that, yeah, fucking.
To launch on.
Welcome in, everyone. I hope you guys are doing great wherever you're watching from today. I'm filming this on June 16th. All information is up to date as of June 16th, and we have a bombshell report that indicates the CIA
shit down his pants and get fired.
Believes that Iran will absolutely.
Can you imagine fucking stealing meat from where you work at, shoving it down your pants, and going home and cooking?
Disregard.
Take a few hairs off of it.
Are the terms of any build a nuke in secret. On top of that, we have more information out about what is in the memorandum of understanding between Iran and the United States that has been signed. And we have plenty of comments from President Donald Trump. On top of that, there are also mysterious explosions yet again inside Iran. So we got a lot to get into. Before we get into it, as always, please make sure to like and subscribe. Totally free. Cost you guys absolutely nothing at all. Huge, huge boost to the channel. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Iran
with Iran?
What'd you say, Aunt? I didn't hear you.
Have you been following this shit with Iran at all?
I'll watch what you've been doing, but I get mad at that shit when I try to watch it directly. Like when I skip around like you do, I just get mad at it. So I'd rather watch it like when you do it, when there's people there that you can kind of realize we're all stuck in this shit together with. You know what I mean?
Do you think they will secretly build a nuke? Can they be trusted? Let me know in the comments below. Hit the notification bell. All notifications turned on. You won't miss a thing.
They did something last night. They agreed to something.
That's where you can find me on social media. My DMs are wide open. Reach out with whatever you got. Now, let's get into it. So this comes from Axios. It says, Scoop, CIA director doubts Iran's intention on deal. Sources say, I could have told you that. I've been telling you guys now for several days, the Iranians cannot be trusted. Any deal that is made with them is almost guaranteed to be violated by the Iranians. That's why you don't.
Bro, let me tell you something smart. That's why I didn't think what Sean Strickland did was fucking funny. Because he directed a lot of security and police officers towards him with his look at me fucking ass.
Don't negotiate with these people. You simply have to beat them. So it says CIA Director John Ratcliffe told President Trump and other senior officials that evidence gathered by U.S. intelligence agencies raises.
Imagine this, right? Imagine that there was a threat there. And fucking Sean drawed all that security away from actually protecting people to have to escort him out in his safety over the lives of everybody else that was there. That shit was
serious doubts about Iran's willingness to make the nuclear concessions the U.S. is seeking in any final deal, according to three sources familiar with the discussion. So let me translate that.
I'm on mute for a second, but I'm gonna be
media
here.
writing, but what that means is the CIA is constantly doing assessments, constantly gathering intelligence, constantly trying to figure out what is going on. The CIA assessment now is that what we are being told publicly by the Iranians is not what they are saying behind closed doors. How are we getting that information? We have people on the ground, moles, sources, very, very likely a lot of signals intelligence, wiretaps, things of that nature. It says Ratcliffe isn't the only skeptic in Trump's top team. In internal discussions, Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth both expressed concerns and raised questions about the Memorandum of Understanding announced Sunday, while Vice President Vance and Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner advocated for it. It says behind the scenes, there were a series of high-level meetings about the deal between Trump and his advisors. During these meetings, Trump and his team discussed intel gathered by several U.S. intelligence agencies that showed that the way Iranian officials were discussing the deal among themselves was inconsistent with what they were telling the mediators and the U.S. Ratcliffe and Rubio said that based on that intel, they doubted the Iranians would agree to the nuclear steps the U.S. was seeking. So remember what I said, I believe on Friday I made that video. My prediction for what is going to happen has not changed. The Strait of Hormuz is coming open. Our Navy is going to lift the blockade. No question about that.
And
where they're going to say, hey, give us the enriched.
As the Navy gets its assets out of there, and it may not be real quick, but as soon as Iran feels like it's safe to do whatever the fuck it wants to do and it gets its military ship kind of built back up, they're going to fucking lock that Strait of Hormuz down. And they're going to charge tolls. You watching
uranium and the sanctions come off, Iran is going to say, no, we're going to keep the highly enriched uranium and the sanctions are going to stay on, and we're okay with that. The Iranians are more than willing to eat that.
They have realized that
essentially they are used to sanctions.
control.
And then we will go back to where the
Realize that they can kind of control the fucking global markets, and they're going to use that shit to their advantage. But then again, wouldn't you, if you were in that position?
war started. Now the CIA assessment is telling us the exact same thing. These people are not giving up their ability to build nukes. They're not giving up their highly enriched uranium. The ground operation to take it is so far off the table at this point that is simply not going to happen. So a very, very, very troubling report from the CIA. Now we have some more details of the deal via Josh Block, saying that this is a bunch of points in the deal. It says Iran and the U.S. will respect each other's sovereignty, territorial integrity, and interfering and will not interfere with others' internal affairs. The Islamic Republic of Iran and the United States will negotiate over 60 days. Immediately signing of the memorandum, the naval blockade will be lifted. The Strait of Hormuz will come open. And then within 30 days, it has to go to pre-war shipping volumes from the Strait of Hormuz. Now, this is a point right here that people are very angry about. It says the United States undertakes together with its regional partners to create a comprehensive plan agreed upon by both parties for the rehabilitation and economic development of the Islamic Republic of Iran while ensuring financing of at least $300 billion. The implementation mechanisms of this plan are part of the final agreement, will be formulated within 60 days. So we've heard a lot of talk about how $300 billion is going to be essentially fundraised, donated, set aside, whatever you want to say, to rebuild Iran. So we blew it up, and now we're allegedly going to spend $300 billion. Regional partners as well.
Dave, you shouldn't be surprised. That's what we always fucking do.
Are going to.
How long did contractors spend in Iraq after we blew the shit out of it?
Spend that money to
What's the fucking point in blowing shit up if you're just going to rebuild it? I never have understood that.
Build it. And then right here,
if I go to war with my shit
it says the Islamic Republic of Iran reiterates that it will never produce nuclear weapons. The CIA says differently. And who do we trust more, the Iranians or the CIA, our own intelligence agencies? Let me know in the comments below. And then right here, we've got some comments from President Donald Trump. Oh, I should also note, I will be live streaming tonight. Make sure to check that out, 7 o'clock Eastern. Let's watch Trump's comments.
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube and video downloads. So
our country has never done anything like this. And just, I want to mention Iran. We appreciate the relationship we've had over the short period of time with Iran. The primary thing is, we can talk about the Iran deal all day long. We're not investing any money. We have the right to if we want, but we're not investing any money. We didn't pay for it like Obama did. He paid billions of dollars. He paid $1.7 billion from an airplane, all green cash. It was crazy. I watched that. I couldn't believe it. But the one thing that's happening that's of note, frankly, the only thing
Trump, if I understand this correctly, is not telling the truth right there. Supposedly, the U.S. had to pay that money back over a lawsuit, and it was Iran's money that they had frozen, but it had acquired so much interest and stuff on it that's why he had to send that.
Really matters to me is Iran will never have a nuclear weapon. And it says it loud and clear. They're not going to develop it. They're not going to buy it. They're not going to do anything with it. And if they do, they suffer unbelievable consequences. Not just a little bit like, I won't even tell you the consequences, but the consequences are the ultimate consequences. And with that being said, I hope we have a very good relationship.
Do I now?
All of this we went through and we're not getting the uranium back.
No.
But the biggest thing is they will not have a nuclear weapon. And that's the reason I got in. And that's the reason I agreed to sign.
Because if it came from here, they need to figure out who gave it to them.
Listen to me. Trump wants to test that uranium to see if he can fucking corner Obama. Because if that shit came from America, if the materials they got to enrich the uranium came from America, he could fucking treason. He wants Obama's ass.
Yeah.
Don't think that's what this whole
Yeah.
thing was about. Everybody thinks it was about oil, and it kind of was. But the majority of it is he's trying to get these motherfuckers for that election shit. He's going to do anything he can within his power.
And we originally had, Marco was with me, and they originally wrote that we will not develop a nuclear weapon. I said, no, you're not going to develop it. You're not going to buy either. So we have, that took another couple of days of time. Everything was, it's ridiculous. But so we have, they will not develop, purchase, buy, or any other thing. They're not going to acquire a nuclear weapon. If they do, all hell will rain down on them. And they're not going to do that, Now, you talk about regime change. I never cared about regime change. It's never a part, but I guess you have regime change because you know better than anybody. The first group, they're all dead. The second group, they're dead. A part of the third group is gone. And we're dealing with people that I think are very rational people.
They're killing the fourth group right now.
So to be clear there, the IRGC is still in control of Iran, the most fanatical people in the country. But those are comments from President Donald Trump saying that they will not have a nuke. The CIA says they will. And at the same time, President Donald Trump, none too happy with Israel and what's going on in Lebanon. Let's watch his comments right here.
2 hours before we're signing the agreement, that there was an attack in Lebanon, in Beirut. It was right in, it wasn't like in the southern side, and it was in Beirut. I did not like that. I let them know that. I didn't like it, not at all. But I think that Syria, he's pulled that country together amazingly quickly. He's very capable. And he's been very good for me. He's protected everything that I've asked for, he's done. And if Israel can't do the job without killing everyone else, he'll do the job. Syria will do the job.
Are you frustrated with Netanyahu, sir?
No, we had a great relationship. We're talking about some end details. I didn't like that he did an attack based on there was a very minor thing with some drones that were released, and he ends up doing I saw that attack. I saw where that bomb went. Did you see what happened? That was a vicious, that was too much. You can do too much also. But we've had a very effective relationship. Without us, without the United States, there would be no Israel.
I'm glad that this kind of went
without me, there would
going on like this, right? Because now he sees what fucking Yahoo's trying to do.
Be no Israel, because no other president was willing to do what I did. I've had a great relationship with Bibi, but now Bibi has to be more responsible with respect to Lebanon. Lebanon used to be a great country. It was a country where you had professors, doctors, lawyers.
And when I first
the great intellect was
Deb, when I first seen Lebanon, I was shocked. I was amazed. I was like, what the fuck is going on over there? Because this place is modernized. How in the hell does
we paid for it?
Well, no, I don't. We ain't paid for Beirut, I don't think. But them people had a life over there. It looked like any other city. And why in the fuck are they just blowing the people up? That just didn't make any sense to me.
In Lebanon, now it's just.
I mean, I may be off on it, right? I need to kind of look in to see what went on over there. But I mean, they got solar panels and fucking light. You know what I mean? They're just.
It's terrible. I would say of all countries, they've been treated the worst, and they can't defend themselves. And they have Hezbollah, which is a problem for them. So no, I'm not happy with the way Israel has handled themselves with Lebanon and with Hezbollah. They should have been able to do the job faster. It just goes on forever. And when that happens, it throws a negative light on the big deal, and that's the deal with Iran. So when you ask me about Bibi, an unbelievable relationship. But Israel would have been blown up a long time ago had I not gotten involved. Two things I did. I terminated the Iran nuclear deal Barack Hussein Obama sold out Israel for Iran. He went to Iran. He sold them out. How anybody can vote for this guy or the party, the Democrats I call them because they're dumb. They're dumb people. That's number one. How anybody can vote for them. And the second was the B-2 bombers, just totally destroyed. So they had the right, they're the JCPOA. I watch these politicians. I watched a Senator Reid that nobody ever heard of the other day. Well, this deal is the same as the deal Barack Obama. No, this deal is a wall to a nuclear weapon. His deal was a road to a nuclear weapon. My deal, they can't have a nuclear. They get blown up. If they have a nuclear weapon, they get blown up. In his deal.
So that is
No one
President
needs
Trump
nuclear
talking
weapons set
about
up.
the situation in Israel and Lebanon. And then right here, Iran's foreign minister Araghchi says a new round of U.S.-Iran talks will start on Friday in Switzerland. So I guess they're already getting back to the negotiating table. And then overnight, multiple refueling tankers, U.S. refueling tankers flying around the UAE, Saudi Arabia, the northern part of Oman, as we, I guess, now try to get this straight open. What are they doing? They are likely towing fighter jets that are responsible for their regular patrols. And then lastly, more mysterious explosions. Iran state media reporting 3 blasts south of Keshem Island in the Strait of Hormuz. We do not know what those blasts were at this time, what caused the blast, or who is responsible for them. Hey, maybe it's more gas leaks like we've been hearing about. Maybe the Irans fired it again. We don't know. All we know is that there were mysterious blasts. So I'm going to pull this off the screen. So as of me filming this on June 16th, the CIA believes that Iran will secretly race to build a bomb, something I've said for a very long time. They do not believe Iran will honor any type of deal. But I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. Please make sure to like and subscribe. And I will be live streaming tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern for the Tuesday Night Live. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all next time.
Yeah,
The future of concrete
know
is
that,
here.
If you're looking for something that's going to last you a long time, save you money in the long run, and work with a company that just seems to be very responsive.
I want to see
Oh
this shit
shit,
about the
it's gonna
future.
start raining.
It's coming. You know, Florida, it's coming. I started
Dave-
watching first thing this morning.
Welcome in, everyone. I hope you guys are doing great wherever you're watching from today. I'm filming this on June 15th. All information is up to date as of June 15th. And unfortunately, I have some terribly tragic and
The
sad
damn
news to
squirrels
share
are
with you
getting
all,
my
and that is
jalapenos.
a B-52 strategic bomber crashed today shortly after takeoff, and the horrifying images and horrifying videos paint a very grim picture. As of me filming this, we have no official announcement on the fate of the crew. There's been no announcement whether any of them survived or if all of them lost their lives. We simply do not know as of me recording this. So it is a tragic situation. It is a sad situation. We're going to break down exactly what happened. But before we do, as always, please make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get a lot of hearts in the comments below. Let's get prayers for these brave military members that were on their plane. And we are also praying for their families. So let's see a lot of prayers in the comments below. Hit the notification bell. All notifications turned on. You
That
won't miss a
sucks.
thing.
I
If you
still
know
know a
anything
lot of
about
people that do that.
Instagram, David_Hookstead, XD Hookstead. My DMs are wide open. Reach out with whatever you got. Now let's get into it. So Edwards Air Force Base in which is in California, we'll get into the location later, announced this, that a United States Air Force B-52 Stratofortress crashed shortly after takeoff on the Edwards Airfield at 11:20 a.m. Emergency crews immediately responded to the scene,
What base
and
were
the
they from?
situation is ongoing. More information will be provided as it becomes available. So this was the first breaking of the news. There was some chatter that people in the area could see smoke off in the distance. They could see smoke coming from the general
God bless
area.
them. Maybe they
That's
got
the
out.
official account for Edwards Air Force Base. Alert that we had lost a B-52, and a B-52 was indeed down. And this right here from Fox News. Some more information saying Air Force B-52 crashes shortly after takeoff at Edwards Air Force Base in California. Emergency crews responded after the aircraft went down at the Edwards Airfield around 11:20 a.m. It says a U.S. Air Force B-52 crashed shortly after takeoff from Edwards Air Force Base in Kern County, California on Monday, officials said. The aircraft went down on the Edwards Airfield around 11:20 a.m., according to the statement. That is just the statement again. That right there, as you can see, is the aftermath. We're going to get into some more of that. It says more information will be provided as it becomes available. Photos from the scene show a plume of smoke rising near the wreckage, and then we have we'll get into the representative here shortly. It says Edwards Air Force Base, California, and Air Force Pentagon headquarters referred initial announcement of the crash and declined. Questioned the initial announcement of the crash and declined to provide additional details. It says the B-52 typically operates with a crew of 5, including 2 pilots, a radar navigator, and electronic warfare officer. The status of those on board was not immediately known. So again, as of me filming this and as of the news reports coming in, we do not know the fate of the crew. Unfortunately, I do fear the worst, but miracles do happen every day. God is great. So let's keep the prayers rolling in, but unfortunately, it's as bad. It looks terrible. It says the aircraft is one of 76 B-52s remaining in the inventory. The fleet is expected to remain in service.
Can you eject from a B-52 like that, bro?
For decades as the Air Force pursues extensive modernization. The nuclear-capable bomber first entered service in the 1950s. It remains a central component of a U.S. strategic bomber force. The last B-52 airframe lost in a crash was destroyed during a takeoff accident in Guam. It says Edwards is the Air Force's premier flight test center with B-52 stationed there, frequently used for developmental and modernization testing. Now, this is the congressman from the region saying, please join me in praying for the B-52 crew at Edwards Air Force Base and the entire Edwards community. And then right here, these are more images of the immediate aftermath shared by Faytux Network. You can see fire crews on the ground. There's nothing left. There's nothing left of the plane. It is all gone.
They didn't die.
This is a look from the UC San Diego cameras in Alert, California. That right there, what you see on your screen is where the plane went down. And you know what? At the end of the day, this is a very painful and very dark reminder how fleeting life can be. This was just supposed to be a regular training mission. Nothing crazy about it. Now we don't know what has happened to the 5 on board. The footage and the videos that are floating around, and I'm not going to play some of them. I think they're too horrifying to show. And quite frankly, I don't find that to be something that I'm okay with doing.
Yeah, that
so we have a terrible situation underway, a horrific situation. And as for the location of where it went down, this red pin, we'll zoom in. That is Edwards Air Force Base. You can see the runways right there. So somewhere in this general area is where the B-52 bomber went down. And then right here, those of you who know what a B-52 is, this is what it looks like. It is one of the biggest bombers, if not the biggest bomber in the world. It carries 70,000 pounds of bombs on it. We got a lot of photos here of them. See, that's a look at its bomb bay. It can obviously carry conventional weapons and nukes. There it is being loaded.
Yeah.
There's one in Vietnam. So just horrible. Just for some details of it, the B-52 is an American nuke-capable subsonic jet-powered strategic bomber. The B-52 was designed and built by Boeing, which has continued to provide support and upgrades. It has been operated by the United States Air Force since 1955. Was flown by NASA from 1959 to 2007. The bomber can carry, like I said, 70,000 pounds of weapons and has a typical combat range of 8,800 miles without refueling. First manufactured from 1952 and officially entered service in 1955 with a total of 744 being built. So I'm going to pull that off the screen now. There's just no way to sum up other than to say it is
700 being built.
brutal. It is horrific. It is a tragedy. It is a tragedy. What should have been a normal sunny day in California has turned into a nightmare for everyone on that plane, the people who knew them and their families. That's why I
No doubt. Prayers to the people involved.
said, don't just pray for them, pray for their families as well.
Somebody's dad, mom, you know what I mean?
Right.
Brother.
Because we do not know fate, but I think we all just watched the same footage. We all saw the same photos, and there's nothing left of that wreckage. The plane, likely loaded up with fuel, crashing as soon as it took off, is not. It is a recipe for a disaster of the absolute worst kind. You guys can see I'm pretty rattled by this. Very sad, incredibly sad. But I want to know what you guys think.
Yeah, I hate that. Because truth be told, without them people, there's no safety, there's no peace. All right, y'all, I'm fixing to get off here. Deb, I appreciate you coming up.
It was fun, huh?
I appreciate you. Y'all be good out there today. We'll holler at y'all later. Peace.